have to say afternoon rising, innit? Because it's not morning anymore. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna go red anyway. Sure. Oh, I can put it in here actually. I'm just wondering where I can put my fruit. So, as you see, the title of today's thumbnails. And also, guys, you've got to remember as well to structure in your day, whatever day you choose, whatever long you choose, however many days out of the week that you choose. Me, I choose between 2 and 3 days out of the week to treat myself, pamper myself, and just a complete me day. You understand? But today is grounding day. Yeah, because let's just say this. Although yes, we are magical. Although we transmute energy, okay? Although we do have the power to transmute energy, send it back, whatever the case may be, transmute it, turn it into positive energy, that in itself takes energy from us, you know? Especially when there's like loads of you, but obviously once you ascend and you pass the first stages, which we've done that. I just passed my third test, my third and final test. Apparently so. So I'm celebrating. Hence why I'm gonna go out now and ground myself again. You've got to do as much as you can, because obviously with the rain it's not as easy. Even though apparently that's good to get it. They said under your nails, but I'm not too sure about that, guys. Because I did that once. I was out there early in the morning. It was still dark, and I went to ground myself on the grass. It was raining as well. So I thought, yeah, that's the best time to do it. So I was out there barefoot, but it was muddy. Yeah, it's like my foot just sunk. I was like, oh no. But obviously I carried stuff with me, I always do. You know, moist tissue, as well as a towel, flannel, spare change of socks. And yeah, and it kind of like messed up my skin a little bit. So yeah, so then I had to keep cleansing it. But don't get it wrong, it was alright afterwards. So but yeah, because with this messed up, corrupted system, you never know when they're gonna send those clouds out to make it rain for no reason. Putting out their chemtrails to block the sun. So for us chosen one, you know, the 144,000, we've got to literally get as much sun as we can. And I know for a lot of you that's been feeling the crystallization change. That shit is intense. Collective. I'm assuming that it's all on different levels, do you understand? Because obviously we're not all at the same peak, so to speak. So yeah, but it is, and then your ears ring off the chain, like, and then you're guided to do something, certain things, once you hear that level of ringing. So it was kind of nice to have that pre-warning or that prerequisite. Otherwise, you'd have been sat there thinking all sorts. I did as well, because then they said your body has to readjust, your brain has to align. Do you know what I mean? And everything else has to align to that frequency. I believe this is what they call the 5D shift. This is weird. That's the only way I can describe it. it just feels weird. Yeah, like everything's like you're basically having an upgrade of everything. Do you know how amazing that is? So everything is now is going to enhance. It's taken a little time because obviously, like I said, with these crazy attacks, we've been not slowed down, but set back a little bit. Do you understand? But now God's done it in a way where I don't know what kind of switch God has flipped, but He's flipped it in the sense of the more they attack, it's the faster it speeds up for us. Do you know what I mean? So this crystallization DNA upgrade, oh my gosh. It's like you literally have more of a connection with nature, outdoors, you know? Anything that God created. That's what it feels like. And where you shedded the old version of yourself and stepped fully into your new transition. Like for instance, things you probably used to do or eat or say or go, it's like you're repelled by it. That's the best. It sounds crazy. That's the best way I can describe it. You're repelled by it, literally. I swear to you. But I think that's good because that's just testimony to how far you've come. Now this is where the real magic begins. Oh, like everything's opening up in a good way. You know, but at the same time, there is still levels and there's rules to this shit. I made it. And is it me? No, it can't just be me. Or just the 144,000 where you sense a smell. You're smelling things from a distance, let me just say that. But the thing is, I had the same energy, like it was heightened like this when I lived in St. Philip's. I remember, because I had a lodger who was not very hygienic, so I was always cussing for that same reason, do you know what I mean? And he would smoke the vilest cigarettes on the planet of the earth, do you know what I mean? Marlboro, yeah! Now you know they stink. They don't just stink, they got this next level smell. It kind of smells like dirty stale tobacco, but in a cigarette. That's how I can describe it. It just had this really kind of like musty, old, mothball type of smell. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, there would be times where I'd be sat at home, because at one point I had agoraphobia. Yeah, it was, I couldn't get through the front door. It's like literally there was like this magnetic force field that was preventing me from stepping over the threshold. I kid you not. So it's like I was housebound, innit? And every time he would come home after like selling his big issue magazines, like it was never the same time, because obviously it depended on how many drops he got that day, innit? But I never forget, because obviously it was summertime then, innit? I used to smell and know he was on his way. I kid you not. But even like if I had visitors in my house, yeah, it was so funny. I would say to them, he'll be here soon. They'd be like, what do you mean? I'll be like, I can smell him coming. And I swear to you, they would look at me like I had two heads. I kid you not. And I would like give them a certain time, like whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 15 minutes. And I kid you not, her name was Bridget Harvey. She lived opposite me in the Dings in St. Philip's, yeah? If anybody knows her, you can ask her. And she'd look at me really weird because she was a Northwester, innit? Alright, me, babber. But yeah. And before you know it, you did a knock on the door and I'd be like, I told you. And she'd look at me like I had two heads. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that was another, when I think back now, when I go back in memory, I think that was another signal or another calling. Like God was giving me time to like wake up. Oh my God, yay! I just seen another one, a red one. Woo! I'm in heaven, I'm a butterfly. But yeah, so They're all heightened. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I gotta touch this one. I know you've seen some sights in your time, tree of life. That one's got green mold on it. Oh, hell no. So you can actually get the energy from trees. Trees hold memory, do you know that? Mm-hmm. Yes, they do. They hold a memory. And you could kind of like also, especially these big ones, because these roots, look, they're all from here. Look how far its roots go. The roots is going all the way down there, so you can imagine the stories this tree can tell. And it looks like he sprouted another one. This is awesome. But yeah, a lot of things like that. So I come out to do my little grounding. Look at the sun. Got my crystals ready. Where's it gone? I got my... Oh, is it gone? Is it hiding? It's hiding inside the tissue. Here you go, here you go. Got it inside my little bag. Yeah, could you see what the... you need to get black tourmaline. Obsidian's good. Clear quartz. Rose quartz. And what's the other one? Amethyst. Yeah. They are the most powerfulest stones. And tiger's eye. And what's the other one? Yeah, and the evil eye one. And green tourmaline's good as well. Is it aqua tourmaline? I think it's aqua tourmaline. Yeah, something like that. Aqua tourmaline. Clear quartz. Just find a nice place to sit, right in front of the sun. Just find a nice place to sit, right in front of the sun. You are. Look at that. Woo! Just find a nice place to sit, right in front of the sun. A nice place to sit, right in front of the sun.